We begin with a Bigfoot with bad BO. That's how the legendary Florida creature known as the skunk ape has been described. People say it lurks in the Sunshine State, even leaving prints. Does it add up to proof, or is it a bit too perfect? Panama City Beach in Florida's Panhandle is a popular vacation spot with a lively nightlife. But in July 2020, Chloe Brennan and her boyfriend found something that might make them never leave the house again.
Chloe's with me.
I swear to God, I'm not with you. That is what me up right there.
Let's push in on that. It's a claw or paw print left on the rear windshield of Chloe's car. You can see the markings of those long claws and detailed creases in the skin. Weirder still, Chloe says it smelled.
It was just like stinky, greasy, and it looked like a monkey hand.
On social media, friends wonder whether it could be evidence of a legendary creature called the skunk ape. Field researcher Ken Gerhardt has investigated dozens of sightings.
There seem to be more accounts of it chasing people, terrorizing people. People describe the face as being somewhere between a human and an ape. Very broad shoulders, no neck, very long arms.
And it might be more than a legend. The skunk ape has allegedly been captured on video. Almost 600 miles south in the Florida Everglades, this famous footage emerged in 2000. It appears to show the southern Bigfoot ambling through a swamp. Watch as it suddenly breaks into a long-limbed run, almost aware that it's being watched. Finally escaping into a grove of palm trees. One big difference between the skunk ape and Bigfoot. The skunk ape is said to stink of rotten eggs and moldy socks. But we want to know, do these videos pass the smell test? For answers, we turn to wildlife biologist Lucy Eckersley.
When I first saw this, I have to say I wasn't sure what it was.
Could it be a neighborhood dog or cat?
This is a pretty large print from a pretty large animal, and it's going up a windshield. That's pretty unusual behavior. From what I can see here, this is an animal that has both digits and a flat area of its foot, the same way that we have. Many animals, like dogs and cats, are digitigrade. So that means they're walking just on the tips of their digits.
That eliminates those domestic animals, since this print has longer, flatter finger marks. So could it be from a human-like creature with sharp claws?
I can see a few clear digits and then some folds of skin in the center. The claws were actually a big part for me. When you look at them, they are printed the entire length of the claw, but claws actually curve like this. So if it was a real animal, you would expect to only see the tip of the claw a little far away from the end of the digit. I think that this is somebody's back of their hand, and then they've drawn on or included in some way the claws.
Anthropologist Kathy Strain also examines the print.
I did not find a single animal that would match that print.
We've had a lot of people come and say that they think that this is a prank that we have done. It is not something that we have done.
As for that incredible skunk ape video,
Extraordinary claims need extraordinary proof.
Strain does a gait analysis comparing how this creature runs compared to a known ape.
Up until the time the animal starts to run, it was potentially believable, but once it runs, it just falls apart.
Note the fluid, balanced strides of this chimp compared to the clumsy, awkward motion of the alleged skunk ape.
That's how I run. Really slappy, not very good at it. And I would think an animal that is natural to the environment would be able to run fast and easy and elegant and just perfect, and that's not at all what you see here.
So what's the verdict? The lack of a separated claw means the paw print is probably the back of a human hand. As far as the video, the creature's gait strongly suggests it's a person in a suit. We're calling both a hoax. That doesn't mean the skunk ape isn't real. Indigenous tribes have legends dating back hundreds of years.